Hi, this is Johans from Oslo Pro. What I'm going to say now is going to blow your mind. When people that live in Oslo like me go out, we never ever go to Karl Johans gate. We always go to other places like Grünerløkka, where I am now. And tonight I'm going to show you some of the best bars at Grünerløkka. We're going to go up to the top of Thorvald Meyers gate, which is the main street, and work our way down. This is the first one. It's a jazz bar, and it's called Django. During the weekdays you can see live jazz performances here, but in the weekends it's just a regular bar. You should definitely try the gin fizz. Next one is called Tea Lounge, and it's just a really chill bar, especially in the summertime when they open the walls and you can just sit outside almost. This used to be one of my favorite dive bars. It was called Cafe 33, but they have now recently refurbished it and it's now called Sport 33. I was skeptical at first, but I checked it out and Oslo Pro approves. They have turned it into a sports bar, and they have even a really big 92-inch TV in there. It's the biggest screen I ever saw. But at night they switch off the big screen and it's back to the old number 33 again. And most bars on Grünerløkka, they close at 3 a.m. in the weekends and about 1 a.m. in weekdays, but this one has open until 3 a.m. every single day. This is Bar Boca. This is a real hipster place. It's one of the oldest cocktail bars on Grünerløkka. It was until recently a really small bar, but they now took over the record shop, which was right next to it, and they now play the music from the record shop. Music is rumba, mambo, rockabilly and 50s music. And you should definitely try the dry martini, which is the classic Bar Boca drink. This is Grünerløkka Brygghus. It's a micro brewery pub. They have 21 beers on tap, and 13 of them are brewed at a location nearby here on Grünerløkka. This is Aku Aku Bar, which is a tiki bar. And tiki is a Polynesian culture, and Aku Aku is a god in this tiki culture. If you have been to the Kon-Tiki Museum, you should take a look inside, because they have lent a canoe to this bar, which is suspended in the ceiling, and you should definitely try one of their rum-based chili drinks. This bar is called Chair, and it's Norway's only gin bar. They have more than 100 types of gin and also 7 types of beer on tap. You should definitely try the gin tonic. This is the legendary Fru Hagen. This is a really popular place, and a few hours from now there's going to be a long line just to get in here. It's not a dance place, but sometimes an ad hoc dance floor appears by the DJ booth. I think it's just a nice atmosphere that has allowed this place to survive for more than 20 years. This place, Parkteatret, is also immensely popular. It is actually 2 venues. It's a Parkteatret concert, which you enter on that side, and it's a concert venue with room for 500 people, and it's Parkteatret bar. They have 10 beers on tap and also a cider. You have to be 20 years old to enter this bar, and it's the same with all the bars on Grünerløkka. The age limit is 20 to 23 on all of them. This is Ryes. It's an American 50s themed bar. It's the favorite hangout of the Oslo rockabilly scene. Yes, there actually is a rockabilly scene in Oslo, and they play rockabilly music and 50s music. You should definitely try out the hillbilly chili drink. It's a chili maple syrup drink. This place hasn't been there for too long. This is Rebell. It's an 80s themed bar, and the DJs play dance-oriented music. It's not the same DJ every weekend. They have 6 types of beer on tap, but Oslo Pro recommends the Samantha's Apple for drinks. That's a neon green drink which will help you spiral down back into the 80s. This is Memphis Bar. It's also an old Grünerløkka place. I would say that this place has more of an international crowd, and they play hip-hop and R&B music. They also have a decent backyard. A bit away from the main street is this place. This is Mir Grünerløkka Airport. In front of there you can sit in all old airline seats, and it's kind of a concrete graffiti theme, this place. And it's everything that's alternative on Grünerløkka, and kind of a counterpart to the gentrification of the neighborhood. Yeah, and it closes at 1 o'clock because it's actually in a residential area, this place. We are now at the lower parts of Grünerløkka, and this is Qadis. This is a bar that has recently been reinvented, and I really like this new Qadis. It's kind of a mix between a cocktail bar and a sports bar, and they play chill music, but at the weekends more upbeat music and dance music, but no electronica. They have 7 kinds of beer on tap, but for drinks, Oslo Pro recommends the whiskey sour. This is Glød. It's one of those really cozy bars, and it's a beer and wine bar. They play only vinyl. You can also bring your own records, as long as it's not AC/DC, right? This little place is right next to Glød. It's called Hytta. It means the cottage, and it's a cottage-themed bar. The entrance to the toilet is like a sauna entrance, and it's a beer and wine bar. It's really a small place, and they actually had a punk rock concert in here. Can you imagine that? This is Alexandria. It's one of the oldest bars on Grünerløkka. I'm only including it because it's the cheapest beer that I have found on Grünerløkka. So if you cannot pay more than 64 kroners for half liters of juice, then you should go here. I have now walked to the end of Thorvald Meyers gate, and here is a rather interesting cocktail bar. This is Bettola. One thing that's special about this place is that they have only furniture from the 60s and 70s, and you can actually purchase it. So if you like the chair you are sitting in, you can take it home, and that happens regularly, and it leaves a very special, ever-changing character on this place. For drinks, Oslo Pro recommends the Pink Thief, which is made from cranberry-infused gin and much, much more. I have now walked west along the river and up the street of Markveien. This is Territoriet, a wine bar which has 450 types of wine which you can order by glass, meaning you don't have to get the whole bottle. They also have one kind of beer on tap, and they play vinyl with a rock profile, and they close at 1 o'clock, and so do all of the bars in Markveien because of it's the city law. Also in Markveien is the BrewDog pub, but in Norway the BrewDog pub is called BD57 for legal reasons. Anyway, when you say BrewDog, I say beer, and they have 20 types of beer on tap here, and they get a new type almost every day. So since they opened a little over a year ago, they have had more than 400 types of beer in here, and Oslo Pro recommends Syng the Bismarck, which is a quadruple IPA of 41% beer somehow. I have now walked down to the Akerselva River, and here is a venue which is called Syng. It's a karaoke place. They have 4 karaoke rooms inside, but on weekends there's more danceable music and kind of guilty pleasure music. Also by the river on Grünerløkka are 2 nightclubs. It's Ingensteds, which is a newer venue, and it's Blå. This is the legendary Blå nightclub, which has been there for 20 years. It's kind of a concrete graffiti-themed club, and there's no face control here, but if you look a little bit drunk, you will be turned away because the police have threatened to close this place due to too many drunk people. So if you get in that line, you better be almost sober. And they close at 3 o'clock because of the laws in Norway. Well, that's all I had in this episode of Oslo Pro. Party hard and take care.